I just got off the plane, 5.5 hours, Portland. We in Portland, Oregon, huh? I had to throw this song on. Tomorrow night I got a concert out here, Portland, Oregon. Tonight's a special night, guys. Where is the love? It's going down and we the biggest in the game. I'm out here. It's a cold, cold world, huh? Sheesh. What's good, y'all? This is the big. I told y'all yesterday. I explained the baby Tupac shit to y'all yesterday. So you got to check out yesterday's show. And matter of fact, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Lawrence. I didn't realize yesterday while I was interviewing Lawrence that it was his birthday. God bless. Miss Lawrence, happy birthday. ATL, stand the F up. Tonight we got a major show. We are taking it back to the most legendary of times. Tonight we got some guests. We are talking about, I don't know if y'all know, I'm the new Joan Rivers, a.k.a. Andy Cohen of the hip-hop urban culture. I am the official recapper. If it don't come from me, it ain't official. Ask Triller, ask Versus. They'll tell you who's by far the biggest in the game. And so tonight, we got some brothers coming on here that's legendary. You know, the Versus is Sunday. Big Daddy Kane versus KRS-One. Now, I've been really thinking about this because KRS-One is my idol. I rap because of him. But what about Big Daddy Kane, who's another living legend, past icon? It's going down. And now Saturday, at the Barclays, big reggae fest. Super Kiat, the original Dandada. One of the realest reggae artists of all time. Headlining the joint. Just added Wyclef Jean. This thing's getting out of control. If you want to get down, you go to the Barclays. They got some boxing right after reggae. Shout out to Triller, the #1 app in the game. And so Super Cat, rumors, things you hear about Super Cat ain't even normal. The man is beyond a living legend icon. Wyclef is coming with the refugee camp. Now you know the Fugees are going on tour. And so this should be something out of this world. This is why the man is rich. That's why we thought the man was going to be president of Haiti. Because he's always on time.
What up, my brother?
Wyclef Jean himself. I hear you now. What's up, Wyclef?
What up, my family? How are you, my good man? You good?
Man, listen, I'm out in Portland. I got a big concert out here tomorrow. So I came to meet with the Nike and the Jordan people the day before. Sapase Nebule. You know my doorman in my crib in Miami, man. I don't know his name, but every time I talk to you, I gotta. This man, let me tell you something. Every single day I walk out my house, the man goes, "How's Wyclef Jean?" Every day for 18 years of my life, this man asks me for you.
Yo, you already know. How are you, my man?
Listen, man, I gotta get Super Cat on here. We getting Super Cat on here too. Tomorrow night.
Done.
That That's the Don.
You
I
know
mean,
it, man.
tell the people some things about Super Cat if they don't know.
So it's special for me, right? Because when I heard Super Cat, right? So I came from Haiti when I was 10 years old, right? So by the time I was 14 years old, I was into sound system music. So we literally would go to the park with the DJ, the microphone, and everything. So Super Cat was one of the first DJs ever that I got into. You know what I'm saying to you? So, and then I remember when the Fugees were performing, the Fugees opened up for Super Cat. You hear me?
I mean
Like,
that's what it
yo,
was. You know, Super Cat, one of them. You
yo,
know,
when I tell you Donna Dunn, Donna Dunn.
Don, Shabaranks, Super
Yo, them
Cat.
boys, them, yo,
Yo,
they set the
listen, let me tell you
blueprint, you
something.
know?
I Rihanna had this charity, right? Rihanna had
Mhm.
this charity, and Khaled was gonna do the entertainment for her. Her favorite artist is Super Cat.
Yeah.
So he got a Super Cat. Super Cat won't come out the house if it ain't a white Rolls Royce waiting for him outside.
Facts, and he shouldn't.
No, he wouldn't. He got to be in a
Yeah,
white Rolls Royce. Now,
yeah.
they was taking long because they was doing bids. They was doing all type. Super Cat was downstairs. Khaled taps me. He's scared to death to go talk to Super Cat. He says, yo, can you come downstairs with me and go see Super Cat? I say,
Yo,
yo,
Cat's the
I
man.
said, Khaled, let's go. I go down there with him. Me and Super Cat have the time of our life
Of
telling jokes.
course.
We was on the floor dying.
Yeah,
Um,
that's the brother, man. That's the brother right there.
are you gonna give us a sneak peek at the Barclays of what we got in store coming up with the Fuji tour? I mean, what was it like? You told me in my ear, I believe
Yeah,
two
we was
days
at the
before y'all
MTV.
announced it. I
Yeah,
think we was in
that's
Central
right.
Park or something.
Yeah, well, no, we was at MTV.
MTV, and you was like, yo,
Yeah,
Joe,
yeah.
we got the real
I said,
tour. And
yeah,
I've
we got
heard
the
that a
tour
bunch. You
coming up.
never lied to me in your life, but I heard that a bunch of times. And
Yeah.
so, what's it like being back together, my brother?
Well, I mean, me telling you that is because, if I'm gonna tell you that it's real, and I know what that means to you. I heard you talking earlier about Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One. So for me,
Fuji's right there.
yeah, so
Fuji's.
the getting back
We
together
used to
was
be
amazing.
number. Yo,
Now
come
we
on,
burning the
yeah.
world.
Why
Yeah,
clap?
yeah.
Yo, why clap? You seen fucking Lauren Hill in that fucking red fluffy dress out there spitting that shit. Prize look good. Yeah, I mean that shit was monumental. What was that? Like an appetizer, a taste test?
Yeah,
What was that?
it definitely was a test. It was a taste test, meaning like at the end of the day, Global Citizen, which has a billion views, a big charity doing great things. We wanted to come in, and to me, the idea would be launched with a purpose. You know what I'm saying? And I always said that with the good thing about the Fugees, I promise you, Joe, we will get to the billions, right? But the thing about it is when you put your integrity first and nobody can buy you and the synergy come back together like that, that's when you know you got something real.
No,
So
no,
for
no,
me
no, no,
being,
no.
you feel me?
That's an understatement. You guys have the most integrity. Miss Lauren Hill, she don't play that shit. She don't. Miss Lauren Hill, she don't play that shit. And then you got
Yeah.
Prize. You guys, what is it like knowing that you're sitting on a gold mine? Like, we announced the tour tomorrow, sold out 7,500 dates, no question. What's it like sitting in there, playing your guitar, knowing the minute we announce the show, it's over?
Well, I think for me, it's like, it's amazing because the Fugees is a black band, King. And it's like, remember, like, we don't have bands no more. Like, so think about like Sly and the Family Stone, Kool and the Gang, and all of that. So when we show up, it's like, it's a hip hop band. You feel me? So the idea for me is like,
I'm not
we
gonna lie
show
to
up.
you, Wyclef. I've
Hmm?
been to a lot of your shows. The band sounds even better now.
Yeah,
I heard the music. I
yeah.
was tuned in. I'm hearing the music in the background. The music. I mean, you guys got better.
We got to. It's like years later. Like, so at the end of the day, think about it. So everybody is a freak of something. So when I first met Lauren, she
Swiss
was
Beats
into
saying,
like,
Swiss Beats getting right to the point.
yeah, that's my king.
Fuji's versus who on the versus? Who could challenge the Fuji's? Who do you see as a formidable opponent to the Fuji's on the versus?
Well, I think the Fugees is just so unique. If I could pick one group that I know would be unique that could play with the Fugees live, there's only one band I could think of, and that would be the Roots.
The Roots.
Because what happened is it ain't really about like the hits, right? It's about the vibe, right? Because at the end of the day, long after we gone, do you notice like some things don't be hits? Like when we alive, we make things hits that wasn't hits before, right? So at the end of the day, a band like the Roots is toe to toe with the Fugees. Like we used to go
And
toe
and
to toe
I respect
with this
that.
band.
You
You
see,
know what I mean?
I picked Ja Rule, and I knew that my brother had 17 number one records out of 20. I knew it. But
Mm-hmm.
for the people, the best thing, the Roots, this guy Black Thought can rap his ass off. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, like,
yeah,
he
Black
don't
Thought
get
is a
tired.
Yeah, he's amazing, and then the band is amazing. I really think like when we look, dude, I was watching you on a documentary, and I think you went to the West Coast or somewhere. You was freestyling like one of those underground, like vintage joints. You know what I'm saying? And you know the importance of the work that has to be put in to get to where we got to. The same way you fought for what you fought for, we was like, yo, we gonna have them respect the band. Like we want them to know like hip hoppers can have a band. We could do orchestration, jazz in the same way. So for us, I think like the Roots, man, is one of the most amazing bands I ever seen.
When you talk about band, you remind me of a very sad but beautiful moment. To this day, I haven't been nowhere. Like, it was Big Pun's funeral, and you walked in with the two guys that sing the Maria Maria,
Yeah, Product
right?
GMB, yes,
What's
sir.
their name? Product G.
Yeah, Product GMB, straight from Hempstead.
Okay, so you walk in the funeral, everybody's crying. I don't know what Wyclef is doing here with shout out Big Beast. Big Beast was with you. You walk
Of
in with a
course.
guitar and a speaker.
Yeah.
You plug it in, and you start playing the and you go and they start singing Maria Maria, and Big
That's
Pun's
right.
body's laying right there.
Yeah.
That shit had me to this day. That shit gives me goose. It had me so fucked up, Wyclef. What made you think of that? What made you say, I'm going to pull up and we just going to walk in? We're not even saying hi to nobody. We just going to turn the shit out.
I think respect to Santana, right? But if Santana had passed away, which he's amazingly alive, I think Bob Marley would have showed up. And if he was there and just paid his respect, right? So at the end of the day, it was me showing up to pay respect to an icon, right? And that's really at the end of the day, it's like in history, long after we gone, they'll be like, yo, Clef actually showed up and paid his, because that's the only way you can pay respect to a man is to the highest honor. So for me, showing up and giving my gift, ain't no greater honor than that, King.
Man, let me tell you something, man. I owe you for life.
It's love.
You blew my mind, man. You blew my mind with that. I'm trying to get Super Cat on here 1 second. Let me try Wyclef 1 second. But you know that he's old school, so maybe, he ain't know I'm requesting him. Super Cat, the Dun Dada. Hold on 1 second. Hey, yo, it's on Saturday. You pulling up to the Barclays.
Yo, it's gonna be crazy.
I mean, you're gonna kill that shit. Like, who else? I heard some other artists pulling up too.
It's gonna be a lot of artists. Barrington Lever pulling up, Conscious pulling up, Dj pulling up. It's gonna be like insane. You know the whole vibe, the way that I could explain it for Saturday, because I grew up with sound system music. Like I'm a selector. So just think about it like man, like Biltmore, Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? The days when Supercat, Nicodemus, Tennyson, and all of them, like anything could happen at any time. So whatever happened at that Barclay, that's the only time you're gonna get it. Like, you know what I'm
Now
saying to
that
you? And with
it's
Super,
a special,
mm,
thing because I didn't know everybody knew about Barrington Levy coming. I just been
yeah,
hearing names all over the place,
bro,
and I've been hearing legend of yo Swiss Beats, yo Swiss
Beats.
Beats, yo Swiss. You started this whole versus you and Timbo. How do you feel to see some shit that y'all started just for the love of the culture turned into something so big? Damn, Swiss is off again. I like, technical
You Swiss keep
difficulties.
coming, yo.
Let me tell you something. Thank God your fucking Wi-Fi works. Yeah.
Yeah,
I tell you,
yeah,
yeah. Hold up, man.
crazy.
Swiss will come back. Damn, I'm trying to get the Don Dada Super Cat. Super,
Oh,
Super
we
Cat.
got
Yo,
Swiss.
There
listen,
we
yo,
go.
yo,
Icons,
Gone,
the bigger ones.
gone.
yo, Swiss. Wyclef said he'll go against the Roots.
I mean, you know why I like that? I like that because it's like it's real what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like
You know,
Wyclef is a real sound genius. He's not just a music guy. I don't know what to call it. He's a genius. He's way beyond, way beyond. You know what I'm saying? And for him to say that, like most people would say something that don't make no sense. You know what I mean?
Oh
And and
yeah.
and that and that made I didn't even think of that. I was like,
hmm.
No. When he started talking, I kind of went there. I felt like who the only other rap band that's nasty like that is the Roots,
Yeah,
and we need that. We need to show people we got. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop bands that go.
big
yeah,
go.
And what was
yeah.
crazy is the other day the Fugees did the little taste test. The music sound even better,
So that
Swiss.
wasn't no
Yo,
taste
Swiss,
test.
I listened to the
That wasn't
fucking
no taste
band.
test.
Huh? I mean, no. You try to let everybody know. Let me give you 5, 6 songs. You know we gonna fuck up the place whenever we come out. You know what I'm saying? But the
Mhm.
band, the music was so incredible. I mean, it was incredible, bro. I can't wait for it.
First of all,
Yeah.
you see this hat Wyclef got on with these glasses? That man is he preparing for something else. Y'all better watch out, man. This guy is
Yeah.
dangerous, yo. You gotta watch him like this used to be like we used to battle cars.
Oh
Like
man,
Clef was the
everything,
first one with a Zonda, the McLaren
everything.
F1s with the seat in the middle.
Real,
Like
real.
he's been different psycho. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
Like anything that got to do with touching that stage and that energy,
yeah.
and he has like the things like when somebody just hit you with the spades, like bang, what we doing now? Like he's already 10 steps. I can see him right now, like he's already in the Barclays Center in his mind, even though
Yo,
he's on the show, bro.
yo, let me tell you what's ill about being at the Barclay. You know what I mean? Like when Swiss hits me up. So you know that refugee sound system, Joe, is a real sound system apart from Wyclef. So ever since I've been 19 years old, I've been collecting dub plates. Now, what did that
We
mean? That
know
mean
that.
when I'm in the studio with Michael Jackson, Joe, I'm like, yo, Mike, I need a dub plate. And Michael is like, what's a dub plate? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, Mike, I'm gonna need you to kill somebody. And Mike, I don't kill nobody. I'm all about love. And I'm like, Mike, not killing in that sense. It's called musical killing. It's love. And for me, today I was going over my dub plates. You know what touched me today? I'm gonna tell you what touched me. What touched me was a Whitney Houston dub plate. And it touched me different today, right? Because I'm going over my selections and what I'm gonna put together. And then at the end of Whitney Houston, she said, she goes, rest in peace to Dennis Brown. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just crazy because when I was in the studio with her, I was breaking down who Dennis Brown was. And then she was like, yo, rest in peace to Dennis Brown. And then in my brain, I was like, damn, what if I had Whitney and Dennis together in the studio? So this is the kind of stuff I'm putting together. So
You know, I'm
everybody's
sad.
called.
I'm sad for all our legends that left. But anytime I hear Whitney Houston record, for some reason,
Let me tell you.
it just bothers me that she passed away so soon. Like I
Yeah.
can't. I don't think I can get over Whitney Houston. Like I don't think I'll never get over Whitney Houston's passing.
Come on, man. Me and my wife produced her last album. Like, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And
Facts.
Egypt was just singing "I Will Always Love You." Today's his
Mm-hmm.
birthday. This is what he want to hear all day.
Happy
At
birthday,
11 years
yeah.
old.
Well,
At
happy
11.
birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. You
man.
remember singing that shit at graduations and all that. Like, I believe in the
Absolutely.
Yeah,
children
facts.
of the
You know,
future.
we definitely
Future.
sung that in the Bronx at
No,
the.
we sung that shit at
I
every
said that.
graduation.
Yo.
If it wasn't We Shall Overcome, it was I believe the children of the
Children of the
future.
future.
Teach them well and
Yo,
let them
Family.
lead the
lead the
way.
way.
Show them.
Yo, I can't get over Whitney's passing to this day. Now with Michael, I love Michael to death. I cried the minute I found out Michael passed away. I pulled the car over and I started crying. And I changed this one thing about Michael Jackson. Every radio station I changed to, I don't care. Pop, rock, R&B, 1010 wins, C100. I mean country. Every single radio station on the dial was just playing Michael Jackson music. Michael Jackson. I mean, country, golf, whatever
We
channel,
are,
it
we
was
are the
on some
world.
other shit. You knew Michael Jackson really died because this is out of control. How every dial you changed to, it was just MJ, 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 MJ. You couldn't make the shit up. You walked in I remember going to a restaurant for dinner. They was blasting Michael Jackson in Italian. It just it was different, bro. It was different. Switch. Besides Wycliffe, I keep hitting up Super Cat. I think he's old school. He don't know how to work this IG shit. Nah, I'm keeping it real.
Super Cat just want to show up on stage. He don't want to do too much long talk. I'm telling you now.
Yo,
He's focused.
let me
He's in
tell you about
rehearsal,
Super Cat.
the whole everything.
I love all the reggae artists. You know, Buju, my brother. I got special relationships. But Super Cat, he's like a mythical figure. The rumors you hear about Super Cat, it's on another level. I was telling Wyclef, yo, I don't know, the type of shit I heard about Super Cat, he the realest in the universe. And it's crazy because I told him I was at this charity with Khaled for Rihanna. And Khaled was like, yo, he brought Super Cat as a surprise. But Super Cat was waiting in the basement or downstairs for like an hour. Khaled was scared to death. He was saying me like, yo, could you come downstairs and see Super Cat with me? They said to Dawn, he's getting a little restless, this, that. I said, come on, let's go down there. I went down there. I had the time of my life with Super Cat. Down there, we start joking, rolling on the floor, laughing, telling. It was the greatest time of my life. Why the reggae? Why the concert series?
Yo, Joe. Join in Bermuda. You pun. Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
Super Cat was on that, right?
Super Cat was on that. Super Cat was on that.
Remember, and then we got rained out, and then was trying to figure out how to bring the concert on the inside. So
Bro,
it was us.
You know how many concerts I did with the Fugees before you blew up and I blew up? Flojo.
Yo, but you just brought that Super Cat memory back, Bermuda. Like we always rained out, and we always on the inside.
Listen,
I remember that.
Don't get anybody who's smart. You don't get to see the Don Dada in person like that. If you love the Don Dada, you get your ticket right now for the Barclays. You don't get to see Wyclef Jean like that.
No.
You just don't.
You don't get to see
up.
Barrington Levy like that either.
Nah.
This is like this is like bring your ganja, or get smoked out. Yo, they're gonna stop a lot of weed at the door. They're gonna stop a lot of cannabis at the door. You
No,
better
they
Gummies.
bring your
not.
gummies.
Them not
Yo,
stop no cannabis at the door. Bring your gummies already.
bring
Herbs.
your gummies, your
Get that
CBD juice. Bring your gummies and your CBD juice. Cause
Nah,
it's
it's
crazy.
gonna really be crazy though. You know, it's gonna really be legendary. Shout out to my partner Tim. You know what I'm saying?
Woo.
Shout out to Trilla. Shout out to Melissa. Shout out to
Timberland. Love.
Grady. Shout out to Wheezy. You know what I'm
Hold on. Let me
saying?
see. Let me. I'm gonna see if Tim want to join. Hold up.
Shout out to Nori on the check-in.
No way. Nori's on the check-in. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Nori,
see.
I miss you, my brother. I love you, baby. It's been a while. Yo, Timbo the King.
Whoa.
Timbo the
Man, got the Barry
King.
White voice, boy. I tell you.
I'll say this. Stop it. So we can on the phone. Well, it never
Swizzy.
ends.
What's up, King?
Yo,
What's up
Timbo the
with you?
King. Timbo the King.
Timbo.
Joe.
What is it like, you and Swiss creating a thing called Versus, and now it's turned into this gigantic thing where it's the biggest shit in the game.
Regular guitar.
And now you got a concert series. Started off with the reggae, Super Cat, Barrington Levy, and of course, Refugee Sound. And on Wyclef earlier, you try to tell me that you a dub plate? Like, you think, who don't know that? Everybody know about the Michael Jacksons, the Whitney
What you
Houstons.
mean?
You know, I
What?
know Sharon Burke. I know Fully Loaded. I know about your legendary dub plates. You can't fool me.
Clef just got
Yo,
to put a weapon in his hand.
all I gotta say is I be trying to explain people. So when we have on Sunday, when I'm looking at KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane, for example, that's the best way I could explain what we do. So it's like I remember KRS-One being in the Booger basement with the Fugees, right? And then so for me, like being a kid and looking at KRS-One, and I was idolizing him. And what I loved about KRS-One was he wasn't just an MC, he was a sound boy. He knew about that
Still
culture.
is.
So the thing is, and still a sound boy. So for me, it's like when I approach the stage, I approach it from the left. Like, yo, listen, Timberland, Swiss, you, like y'all don't understand. It's sort of like I'm that nerd kid that study all of y'all, so I could show up on the stage. And then when I'm playing certain records from y'all, it's like oh, I understand how Clef produced this, or how he did that. You know, because I just remain
Facts.
a fan of the. It's like I'm a fan of all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you gotta understand, man. A kid coming from Haiti, man, living from a hut, getting that chance to be in America and don't have to go to jail. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna study y'all. So when we on stage, it's nothing but a celebration. I hit Buster on the check-in too, and I was like, "Yo, Buster, all right, my big show. I go on Brooklyn, you know. Yo, just show up, man. Big star, not play, man."
Busta Rhyme come up in that motherfucker, it's over.
I hit
Busta
Buster
Rhyme
on
is
the
split
check-in.
star, you know? Busta Rhyme is
Check-in.
split star.
Kings,
Buster.
I got to run to my son's game. I can't be
Okay.
late. But I
All
love
right, my
y'all.
friend. Love you
I
too, King.
love y'all, and
I'll
it's
see you
going down,
Saturday,
man.
Swiss.
See you
Big,
I
Saturday,
big,
see you
big,
King.
too. I got
big.
to go do my thing.
Barclays.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
Tim. Love you,
All
Timberland.
right.
Yeah.
Yo, Wyclef. Play us
You already
something,
know, King.
man. Play us
Yo,
something.
let me see. Let me see. I gotta see. Can you hear the guitar? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Can you hear the guitar?
I can hear it.
You hear it, Joe?
Dun, 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 dun.
Maria, Maria, yeah. She remind me of a West Side Story.
Story.
Growing up in
Growing up
Spanish
in
Harlem.
Spanish Harlem.
She living the life just like a movie
Movie
star.
star. Whoa.
Maria, Maria, yeah. She fell in love with Fat Joe.
Definitely did.
Guitar, yeah. Let's go, Joe. Play by Carlos.
Yo, boy, that boy. Yo, listen. Has there ever been a remix or remake to a song that's almost as big? Like, cause Khaled, he pulled off that Wild Thoughts. That's big. Like Wild Thoughts. When he did it, it came out on a Friday. Saturday, I had a show in Italy somewhere, and the whole fucking club was singing "Wow, wow, wow," and I was like, "Damn!" In one day, that's how you know it's a hit. I know he came to you, and you plugged him in with Carlos Santana.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Khaled's a brother. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best way I could explain it. And when Khaled had the vision and the way that he explained the vision, I think it's the same vision I had when we did Killing Me Softly. Because we was coming from like the Roberta Flack, and it was like, yo, we got this idea. And you know how a few
That
people
might have
touched the
even been
record?
bigger than fucking Roberta Flack. I mean, God bless Roberta Flack.
Yeah. But
But
you feel me? So
killing
that
them
was the same
softly
thing.
with this.
Yeah. So I mean, Wild Thoughts got 1 billion streams. So should we talk about it? You feel me?
Man, yo, that shit is crazy. But killing them softly, y'all version. You know, I always loved the original too. Her voice was so beautiful,
Oh yeah,
Roberta Flack.
Yo, I think Al B. Shore did a version of that
Yeah,
too.
he did one too.
Remember that? Yeah, Al B. Shore did a version of that
Yeah,
too.
Al B. Shore did a version too.
Yeah.
Now you can't
So,
lose with that. I forget what was the first time. All right, pick it up over there. What was the first time? I heard that. Killing Me Softly. I think it was in a movie back in the days. The first time I ever heard it. Back in Roberta Flack. You know when she did it. But that's crazy. Yo, Wyclef Jean, I wanted to get you on here. Get the people excited. Let know what's going on inside. Do you have somebody that you think is gonna win on Sunday? Big Daddy Kane or KRS-One?
I don't know, man. Big Daddy can't carry us one. I mean, I call it a draw, you know, because they both are amazing. They both got cadence, you know what I'm saying to you. As a jazz student, I have never, yo, dude, in high school, I studied jazz, like Bird, the way he used to move on the saxophone. And that's how Big Daddy Kane move on that. All I got to say is Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One are inventors of flows. Everything that we hear, including 1, 2, 3. The crew is called refugees. Like those two guys are like, all right, this is the best way to say it. Like Thelonious Monk and Miles Davis. Like this is like the oracle. We're not going before them. So whatever you see and whatever you hearing is created by them. You know what I'm saying to you? So I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tie, but I'm gonna be tuned in.
Listen, let me tell you something. You know, KRS-One, I never go against him for nobody in the world, but I feel
Yeah.
guilty to say KRS-One over Big Daddy Kane because I love
Yeah.
Kane too.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a legendary. This is to me, that's the golden era. To me, that's the beauty. That is, to me, that's the best time in hip hop. And then some people say our era, you know, you guys, the Wu-Tangs, the Nas's, the Big, the Jays, everybody say that. But to me, the golden era is the Public Enemy, the KRS, the BDP, the
They set
Big
the
Daddy
tone for us, man.
Kanes,
They set
the
the tone, man.
LLs, the Salt and Peppers, the Lights.
Cool G Rap. Blues.
To this day, I just seen an interview where Jay-Z was talking about his favorite 5 MCs to be in the cycle. He mentioned Kool G Rap.
Yeah, Kool G Rap is one of my favorite rappers ever. Like, he's insane.
Yeah, he was insane. He pulled up on my first album when he was the biggest, and he did the song with me, him, and Apache. Rest in peace.
Of course.
And it was just, if I couldn't believe it, everybody in the studio couldn't believe Kool G Rap pulled up to the Bronx, Jazzy J studio, and rapped on Fat Joe from Flo Joe's album. That shit was crazy.
Facts.
And
those vinyls.
yeah, he's one of the greatest. He's one of the greatest of all time. So you ain't got no answer for Kane and KRS. What's a battle you would like to see or verses coming up? It could be R&B, it could be throwback, something that you would love to see that you don't think is possible.
Well, I think like I think like with verses, you have what's called the thug nerds. You know what I'm saying? So the thug nerds is like me, Kanye West, Will I Am, Pharrell from the Clips. You know what I mean? So like for me, like me going up against like a Will I Am, you know, like where we going record for record, producers records. Kanye is amazing. Pharrell's amazing. That's like another side of verses too. Like where we going
No,
from
that'd
the
be crazy
production
if we could
aspect.
pull
You
it
know what I'm
off.
saying?
The
Yeah, from the
problem is you
nerds
keep
aspect.
mentioning a bunch of rich guys that don't want to go in there and do all that. They just too rich. These guys, these guys are like, they need that love.
I understand. So I think at this point though, we all should do it for love. I think we all comfortable. You feel me? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
I think
believe
we
so too.
comfortable.
My
Yeah.
brother, I'll catch you Saturday night. I can't
All
wait
right,
to see
baby.
the
You already
Fugees.
know.
That Fugees reunion.
It's gonna
Prize,
be
Lauren
amazing.
Hill.
You already know, man.
Nah, we excited.
Joe, the passport, because you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you to catch us in Africa somewhere different. Remember, because in Africa, remember Lean Back? In Africa, your joint Lean Back was a cult in Africa. You know that, right? So I need you
I
to catch
performed
us.
all over Africa. There ain't
You
a
telling
fucking
me?
place in Africa I ain't
You don't have to
performed.
tell me. I know. I'm telling you.
I've been
So,
in all over.
yo,
Everywhere in Africa exists. I've been.
I need you to catch us in like
Let's
Ghana or
go.
somewhere. You know what
Invite
I
me.
mean?
I'll
All
come
right.
out there.
We
I
will.
want to
You
come
invited
rip
right
that
now.
shit down with y'all.
All right. You
All
invited
right, my
now.
brother. I love you, man. Thank you so
Salute.
much.
All right, my king. Salute.
All right.
All right,
Listen, man. Once again, you guys don't know who I know. I'm in Portland, Oregon. I wish I smoked weed. I don't. They said it's the best. But I can't help you out with that. Let me tell you something. Let your darkest moments bring your most clarity. If you go through something in life and your so-called best friend, your family member, people supposed to hold you down, turn their back on you and they ain't there for you, they're not really your people. Get rid of these people. And also, keep God in your heart, in your soul, in good times and bad times. We are nothing without God. I'm telling you. Shout out to Trilla, Melissa, Timbo, Swiss. Versus is coming on Sunday. Saturday, Wyclef, Super Cat, Barrington Levy, Refugee Sound. It's going to be crazy. The Barclays, Brooklyn, legendary. Peace, y'all. It's the biggest in the game. And you don't know who I know.